Hello and welcome back to goldstocktrades.com. Today we have with us Ken Cunningham, CEO of Miranda Gold. Miranda can be traded as MAD on the Venture Exchange. Thanks, Ken, for being here with us today.
Thank you. I look forward to talking to you as well as your viewers.
So, Ken, we heard some important news last week about the Miranda Gold and Agnico Eagle entering into an exploration alliance in Colombia. Can you tell us more about what Agnico is looking for in the Miranda team to develop in Colombia?
Yes, absolutely. That was, in my mind, huge news for us, and really quite significant. Looking forward to Miranda's future in Colombia. As you noted, we signed a letter of intent on a strategic alliance, and really this is something that we've been working on for well over a year. We wanted to have a major partner as an alliance in Colombia, and we were fortunate enough to find that Agnico Eagle has been looking at Colombia for the last couple of years, and we were at the right place at the right time, and obviously we have a relationship with Agnico. We've done joint venture deals with them in the past, both in Nevada and, of course, currently at Ester Dome up in Alaska. So we were a good fit, and a couple things that I probably should explain to your listeners. One way of looking at this alliance is that we have effectively signed a deal that is going to put over $2 million in our treasury over 2 years, and if you will, that's really a non-dilutive fundraising, and in this kind of market, we really consider that significant. So, not only will Agnico be picking up 70% of our exploration and project generation costs in Colombia, they'll be paying 70% of our overhead because we will act as the operators down there. And then any projects that we generate, they obviously have a first right of refusal to take those projects out of the alliance and move them into project joint ventures. And so essentially we have somebody lined up to do joint ventures with. So it's really the best of all worlds, in my opinion.
Ken, can you tell us about Colombia? We've heard so much excitement about Colombia, and why are the major miners? We saw AngloGold Ashanti is investing a huge amount of capital into their La Colosa project. Now we see Agnico Eagle's interested in Colombia. What's the excitement behind Colombia?
Well, as you know, mining's a depleting business, and so all of the big mining companies, have to be doing exploration. They have to be looking for new deposits, and obviously, if you find a deposit, you want it to be something that is big enough and in a jurisdiction, political, where you can put it into production. So we've seen lots of problems recently with Argentina. You've seen recently in the last week Barrick announcing putting several high-risk projects on hold or walking away from them. And really, Colombia is emerging as probably one of the top 3 places politically to do work in South America, and it's absolutely with the, as you mentioned, 20 million ounce La Colosa discovery. It's a place where, if you make a discovery, it could be something that could supplement a major company's production for 20 years. So certainly that's why both Miranda went into Colombia 2.5 years ago, and it's why Agnico Eagle has been, watching and studying that area and decided this was the right time to make a move.
Ken, can you tell us, explain to us what Miranda brings to such majors as Agnico Eagle? what role specifically do you and Joe and your Colombia team play for the major miners?
Yeah, let's focus on Colombia in particular. But as I said, we've been in Colombia for about 2.5 years. We have three Colombian geologists in our Medellin office, as well as a number of samplers and field personnel. And so by doing a deal with Miranda, Agnico Eagle is essentially able to jumpstart their Colombian program. We've got a database that we've been putting together over the last 2.5 years. We've got a feel for the type of deposits that occur in Colombia, and we have prioritized those into the types of deposits that we want to look for, and of course those are the types of deposits that are going to appeal to the gold producers. So we provide boots on the ground. Major companies tend to use their personnel, primarily around the mine sites. Their number one priority on an annual basis is to replenish the reserves around their active mines. And so they don't have the luxury of having necessarily a big exploration staff. So, Miranda provides that exploration staff, out of our Medellin office. We supplement that by using some of our high-powered technical people coming out of our Elko office, such as Joe Aber, our vice president, as you mentioned. And then, we'll work hand in hand with some of the senior Agnico people when we turn up projects and prospects, and we'll have a chance to look at those together and see if they meet the type of hurdles that Agnico is looking for.
Ken, you mentioned earlier in the interview that we saw that Barrick is dealing with some mines that the costs are rising rapidly. There's the rise of resource nationalism. Can you tell us some of the catalysts in the second half of 2012 with your exploration efforts? We know that the major miners are looking for new projects. So tell us about what you guys are working on for the second half of 2012.
No, absolutely a great question, because I think we do have a lot of things in the pipeline that could be the catalyst that really spring us forward in terms of share price and awareness and whatnot. We have a drill rig right now that's on a joint venture project with our partner out of Australia, Ramelius. It's moving up to our Angel Wing project. This will be the second phase of drilling for the 2012 season. We have gotten back preliminary results from the first round of drilling up there, and my expectation is we'll be announcing those results either this coming week or certainly within the next 2 weeks. So not only those results, but the new drilling that's going to start up today or tomorrow. We've got assays still pending from the drilling that Agnico did up at Ester Dome. Meeting this afternoon with our joint venture partner, New Legacy, regarding the Red Hill project, and we know they're going to be coming back for a second phase of drilling in 2012. And then Red Canyon drilling will start sometime after Labor Day. So still a lot of drilling and a lot of assays to come. And then, of course, we are active right now in Colombia. We are looking at several projects. We're hoping to acquire one of two of those projects shortly. And aside from Agnico Eagle, we have other people that are hoping for us to find projects for them that they can vend into. So looks like, even though we're halfway through the year, we still have a really active second half coming up. And I've been on the road talking to a lot of brokers and a lot of shareholders, and really, I think one drill hole on one of these major projects that we've got going on could really turn things around for Miranda, and so that's what we're hoping for.
Well, thanks, Ken, for taking the time to be with us and to give us an update on all the activity that's taken place so far in 2012.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'd make one final comment regarding the alliance with Agnico, I mentioned that it's really a project-generating alliance, just right down our alley, and that any projects that we generate can go into joint ventures with Agnico. And the one thing that we didn't talk about would be the earn-in on that, but essentially projects that get generated down in Colombia going forward with Agnico that go into joint ventures, if Agnico wants to earn a 70% interest in those projects, they would have to solely fund an additional $17 million in exploration. So I think you can see, and your listeners hopefully understand, that we're really preserving our treasury in the type of market that we have right now. We're giving our shareholders lots of chances for a discovery, and we're doing it through the joint venture business model.